Cigarette packets often carry the warning to protect children, don't make them breathe your smoke. In 2014, the Kenyan government attempted to do just that, banning the sale of single cigarettes, banning smoking in vehicles with a child, and keeping the tobacco industry out of initiatives aimed at children and young people. But as The Guardian reported last week, British American Tobacco, in an effort to keep Kenyans breathing their smoke, fought the regulations on the grounds that they constitute an unjustifiable barrier to international trade. In fact, Big Tobacco has a long history of using trade and investment rules to force their products on markets in the global south, and attack laws and threaten lawmakers that attempt to control tobacco use. Back in the 1980s, as cigarette consumption fell off in North America and Western Europe, U.S. trade officials worked aggressively to grant American companies access to markets in Asia, demanding not only the right to sell their products, but also the right to advertise, sponsor sports events, and run free promotions. Smoking rights surged. In the 1990s, World Trade Organization agreements led to a liberalization of the international tobacco trade, with countries reducing import tariffs on tobacco products. The impact, according to a joint study of the World Health Organization and the World Bank, was a 5% increase in global cigarette consumption and accompanying mortality rates. How Big Tobacco has survived death and taxes. Read more. Big Tobacco's lawyers were kicked to discover the value of next generation trade agreements. In the 1990s, Canada dropped a plain packaging initiative after U.S. manufacturers threatened a suit using the first next-gen trade deal, the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. A few years later, Philip Morris threatened Canada again after it prohibited terms such as light and mild cigarettes.